All right, I think we are going live. So, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Simply Real podcast. I'm here chatting with the one and only American-born female reggae artist, Kelley B, hot like fire, the queen of Caribbean groovy trumpet. What's going on, Kelley? I'm so happy to have you here.
Talking to you from what they usually call sunny Florida. Not too sunny today, but
it's looking better than here in New York, I got to tell you.
I'm telling you, yep.
So what's going on? It's such a pleasure to have you with me today. I was in Fort Lauderdale recently and I was chilling at Bahama Breeze. I walked in, I'm listening to the sounds of Tiny Whiny, Wanya Boom Boom. I turn around and it's this white girl singing on stage, whining her butt. I mean, you were awesome. What I gotta tell you, I had to get you on this podcast the minute I heard you.
Oh, thanks so much. It's been quite a journey, for a white girl from Massachusetts. I was the marching band kid and, playing in district band and all that kind of stuff back in the day. And I went to Berklee College of Music in Boston. But while I was there, I met my first love, this just adorable guy from Barbados. And I went to one of his shows. I won the grand prize, round trip for two to Barbados. I'm 18, curly hair. And I booked the trip. He said, book the trip during crop over so that you can come in and play with the tent.
Right.
And I'm like, how do you play with the tent? I had no idea what I was in for. The tent is it's a calypso band that backs up different artists, and it could be anybody. You could work at the bank and have a calypso song for carnival and sing in the tent. So
yeah, that's what it's all about in carnival time. Yeah.
It all started there, and because I was a Berklee kid and I could read music, they flew me back for the next 3 years. And I mean, he asked me to marry him, but by then I was 21. I had other things in mind that weren't having kids and getting married. So I follow him on Facebook, and it's just amazing that meeting one person can change your life so much.
Yeah, it totally changed your life. I mean, from where you were to so you went to Barbados for 3 years. Is that what you?
No, I would go back for crop over every year, and then I started my band based off of everything that I had learned in Barbados.
Right.
And I ran my band in Boston for 25 years on it, mostly in the summertime, and then like in the winter, I found out. Well, they kept saying, "Well, you've been to Barbados, but you ain't seen anything till you go to Trinidad Carnival."
Ah, yeah, so Trinidad Carnival.
I made a few phone calls. Right. Oh, it's starting to rain here. I made a few phone calls, and I met Tambu in Boston.
Oh, nice.
And he gave me this piece of paper with a whole bunch of phone numbers, and one of them was Marshall Montano.
You met Marshall Montano? Wow.
I played with Marshall, so all I did, I mean, it's just destiny for me. I can only say, this tattoo blessed. I am just entirely blessed.
How was that experience with Marshall Montano?
I made the phone call and they said, come on down. You can play with the band. You can play with the band. And I was like, do I need to send you a demo tape? And Marshall's mom was like, no, just come. You can stay in the house. So I lived in Siparia with them and played for the whole carnival season. And
oh, shit. You lived in Siparia and Trinidad with Marshall Montano.
That is like way down, man. That's way down south.
Yes,
so that was that's where all that the Mama Ding Ding and the big truck, all that stuff with Marshall.
All the rail calypso come out from. Exactly.
Yeah, so it's been a wonderful journey.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I mean, you've come a long way. And when I seen you performing, I mean, it comes out of your pores. That passion that you have for music, what you do and how you put it out there, it really comes out of your pores. I mean, I watched you guys perform at that place, the Bahama Breeze, and it was just amazing. It really was an amazing performance. And like I said, it amazed me. And I just have to bring you on this podcast to learn about your journey, to learn about how you became this white girl from Boston. Out some ill
how I became a dreadlocks.
I'm loving the dreadlocks. See, I put on my Bob Marley shirt just specifically for this.
I love it. I love it. So I'll tell you a little bit about Queen and King is my latest project.
Yeah.
And so I moved down here to Florida about 5.5 years ago. I ran my band in Boston for over 25 years. which makes me like about 26 now, right?
We'll keep that.
And I really enjoyed running my own band, and I put 4 CDs out in Boston. It was just, you know, reggae, soca, so much fun. But I think as I got older, I just wanted something with a little less stress.
Right.
And all of us know, I think, have the same feeling when our parents start getting older, that you want to be a little bit closer to them so you can help out. So I joined a band in Miami called Innocence, 2 words, Innocence.
Right.
And they're the hottest band in Miami. They used to play down at Mango's on South Beach.
Oh yeah, I heard about them. Yeah.
And I was fortunate to play with them. I think with COVID, we kind of lost a lot of work. And I had started working with Prince Patrick, who is the sort of DJ, the Buju guy.
Yeah, he's
in front of Innocence. And we said, you know, we can do like a little duo, you know, kind of like a Sean Paul Sasha kind of vibe.
Yeah,
and I had tracks.
Better than Sean Paul Sasha. You guys were killing it.
I had tracks for all of my songs, and especially all my original songs when I had recorded them. Sidney Mills from Steel Pulse was the engineer for my first 3 CDs, and he always mixed a TV track, which, you know, back in the days you would use it if you were like on TV, and that would be your backing track. But now I have all of those tracks for all of my original songs, and that makes the duo work just effortlessly. So I have all of those original songs, and then, you know, we download you know, other rhythms and popular songs that we can sing. Prince Patrick is just, I mean, he can sing lyrics in just a second. He'll sing a lyric about the rain, or he's just amazing. And he's a really Irie Bridging, really wonderful to work with.
Yeah, and he gets the crowd pumping. I mean, we were there.
He
really
got
all of us pumping. He reached out to us. The Trini crew is up in the house at Bahama Breeze.
Right. You got Trini, Jamaica, everything.
Yeah, he was definitely getting it pumping. But you guys jive really well together. I mean, to have that, it's
amazing. We've never rehearsed. Rehearsed. And I'm so flattered when at least 2-3 times a night someone will come and ask, are you guys married? And we laugh.
The way you look.
Well, we're married in music is what we say, but it's the greatest compliment because if we have that stage chemistry, you know, that performance chemistry that people think it's so much, you know, more than that, and it's a musical relationship. It's just amazing how it works.
Yeah, no, you guys definitely have those vibes going. I see that.
Our latest, inspired from, you know, this Queen and King thing that I built with Prince Patrick, because Queen and Prince would not really be appropriate.
Yeah,
so
like that.
Queen and King, and of course that's, you know, kind of Rasta when it comes to like Empress.
I know what I love is that you put Queen first. You got it.
Oh, absolutely. You get it. You get it. I know I like you.
I'm riding with that. I love that.
Exactly. Because if you Google it, you know, there's so much king and queen things, but, you know, Queen and King is something different.
You gotta put the queen first.
So we put together, you know, we just have some good vibe songs that we were doing our first couple of years. And I put together a CD called Queen and released that 2 years ago, actually, I think this week, 2 years ago, like around July 4th. And that is our latest release. Of course, everything is on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, all that stuff, you know.
Nice. So
you
everybody
can find my music.
And
I have one CD that's all trumpet too. So, you know, I've kind of branched into the multi-instrumentalist and play keyboards and sing and the trumpet as well.
I was just gonna say, you are a multitasker. When I saw you on stage, you were killing it with the trumpet. You had the keyboard going. You were spitting lyrics.
I've been hampered. I just had thumb surgery, so I've been hampered a little bit, but nothing's gonna hold me back.
No, I don't see anything holding you back. Kelley B, hot like fire. Ain't nothing holding you back. You're doing your thing. It's a
thank you. The most amazing thing that's happened to me moving to Florida is that I made a relationship with the Jamaican reggae band Morgan Heritage.
Oh, nice.
And
Morgan Heritage.
I had seen them play like many times. They're always my favorite live performing band. And they always did a nice little meet and greet afterwards. So I always try to throw it in there. Like, you know, I play trumpet if you ever need a trumpet player. And at one point, it just stuck. Oh, and nice. I got the phone call from Peter Morgan on Memorial Day weekend, just after I'd moved here. And It's like, are you available for a studio session in an hour? I'm like, let me check.
I'll make the time.
Let me check. I'll walk there. So it's I am just blessed, honestly. It's just been an amazing journey, and just to get those opportunities to play with so many amazing people and travel the world is really wonderful.
Yeah, and
I'm going to Germany next July.
Oh, nice. Germany is next on the list.
Yes. I'm playing with like a symphonic band.
Oh, nice. I see you've landed some roots in Florida. So you love in Florida? How's the weather out there? I know it's rainy, but how do you like in Florida?
Oh, this rain is nothing. I really enjoy Florida, and I think the piece for me is just being closer to my family. And we were talking earlier about the whole interest with Parkinson's and music therapy.
Yeah.
My stepdad recently passed away, and he fought that battle with Parkinson's for a long time. He ended up passing away from a blood clot. Yeah. So living in Florida just so much more meaningful, that I'm close to my mom and that I can be here to help her, even if it's just picking up some groceries or just coming in with a smile and a hug.
That's all that matters. And I feel like the universe was talking to me and giving me signs, because to realign with you, and me myself being diagnosed with Parkinson's at a young age, and when I told you my story, you told me about your stepdad, I'm like, wow, this is just the universe putting us together, because
it really is. I have to agree.
Yeah, but I agree with you about music therapy, because music therapy is one of those things that people don't realize how much it can help somebody with Parkinson's or any chronic illness and disease, actually. Even when I was sitting there that night listening to you guys, that music was going through my body. It was energizing me. It was bringing me up to a next level. So, yeah,
absolutely. And for us as performers, I feel the same way. I can be having a stressful day or bummed out about something, and it doesn't get past the first song, and my vibes have elevated. And Prince Patrick is a good guy to do that too. You can't.
Yeah, I see that.
You can't sing with Prince Patrick and not get irie and just feel great. I think he just exudes that energy, across to everyone. It's
amazing. Yeah, absolutely. So how does Miss Kelley B, hot like fire, get her motivation to spit those lyrics? What do you do on a day-to-day basis to help you write?
I don't write as much as I would like to, but I try to take down little ideas when I have them and put little pieces together. I think the key thing, me as a linear player, like I started on the trumpet, so I'm used to playing notes, like one note, two notes. And now that I play keyboards, is the chords. But growing up as a linear player, I think of the melodies. And I'll just try to put down a little melodies, even if it's like, la la li, la la. I'll just put a little something down and then come back to it, put some lyrics to it. But these days, it's all just fun stuff and good vibes. We wrote a little vibes the other night, just for fun, coconut water, a drinking rum, I'll mix it up. Now we having fun. We having a nice time. So, it doesn't take a whole lot. Sometimes just a good vibes and a drink of rum.
You got to keep it going. You said coconut water, drinking rum. You got to keep it going, Kelley.
Yeah, the next verse is jerk chicken. Yeah.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, still working on that one. But, inspiration can come from anything, At least I try to always be a positive person and look for the positive in everything and inspire people when they are a little bit down or maybe not falling off their path a little bit. I became a certified personal trainer a few years ago too. So, always try to stay healthy in body, mind.
Right, which is important when it comes to Parkinson's or any kind of illness. So, which is part of the reason that, I love doing what I'm doing and talking to you and, building these relationships and just trying to build some awareness out there too is what it's all about. So
absolutely.
Part of my passion, and I'm fulfilling my passion every day, and I see that you're fulfilling your passion. You are an amazing person, that you're doing such great out there.
Thank you so much.
I know we have so much more to look forward to from Miss Kelley B, hot like fire. What do we have to look forward to, Kelley? What's dropping?
Well, I have a few new songs, so right now I've been thinking it's been 2 years, it's about time to start putting some of that together. now that COVID is sort of passing, and you know, people are not, Florida's probably not really keeping up with some of the other states as far as the vaccinations, but you know, some of the gigs are coming back, and when we do every Saturday in West Palm at the Butcher Shop, and we do Sundays at the Sandbar down in Color Bay, Miami. So you know, things are coming back a little bit.
So it seemed like COVID didn't really stop you from doing your thing. I mean, you just kept it moving, right?
Oh yeah, it did. Well, we did like a lot of musicians did, and we streamed online, and that definitely has opened up the door for like the virtual tip jar, which we weren't getting before. So that's kind of nice. But you know, nowadays people stream music.
Yeah.
So when we used to sell CDs, and even if you could sell music on iTunes, you could make maybe not the $10 that you would get on selling an album, but you could still get the 99 cents, you know, selling singles and everything. And now with streaming, as artists, it's just short money. It's a penny here, a penny here, 2 pennies. With streaming, I can get a check for $20, and it's like 400 streams.
Right. Yeah,
so
I know it's tough. I hear you.
Yeah, things have changed so much, you know, and I think, you know, COVID definitely put everybody online and streaming more, and doing you know, this podcast stuff and all that.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok. I'm still trying to master that TikTok nonsense, let me tell you.
Yeah, me too. I'm getting there.
I'm getting there too. But I see you out in the rain. You see, I thought I had it bad in New York. It's kind of nice inside in New York today.
Well, in Florida, you just get a few sprinkles and
it's good.
Hope it doesn't just come as a big downpour. You get a few sprinkles and that's it, you know.
Yeah. One of the things I got to say about Florida that I loved and that really captured my heart was the ocean. My parents live near the ocean, and I walk to the ocean almost every day, or I was by the ocean, and that healing energy from the ocean is just so amazing. And the energy it puts in.
It's very true.
Yeah, it's so therapeutic.
Absolutely. I'll tell you, it's funny you say that, because when I was playing in Trinidad, there was a time when I lived there for about a year and a half, and I was touring and everything, and I was away from my family. My stepdad was my father was battling cancer at the time. This was back in like 94, 95. And the place of peace for me was just to walk out by the boats and just sit out there and put my feet in the water, and just, that was my peace.
Yeah.
So Trinidad, you know.
I hope you went to Maracas in Trinidad, and I hope you had.
I was going to say, Maracas is a whole different story, because Maracas, friends of mine would always message me like, why don't you just go to the beach? I said, you don't understand. The beach is on the other side of the mountain. So
yeah.
You have to go up and over. And then, you know, my friends have jobs and families.
Right.
Where I'm a freelance musician. So, you know, I'm ready to go to the beach and drink some beers. You need somebody to take you over the mountain.
Yeah, it is a long trek.
But I like some bacon shark and some.
All right, you had the bacon shark.
Any day, girl. Any day. I'm ready.
Tell me you had doubles, and tell me you had some doubles.
Of course.
Right.
I can actually make corn soup.
Oh, corn soup, that's the best.
Yeah, I love me some Trini food, yeah.
Oh,
and there's a lot of that here in South Florida. It's just, we're really blessed, you know, between the whole Caribbean community.
Yeah, that's true. There's a large Caribbean community, which is why you guys got such a good audience coming to see you guys every night, I'm sure, right?
For the most part, I think it's still straggling, and people don't dance as much. It's hard kind of trying to pull the vibes.
Yeah, I think people are still kind of scared. I think they're still trying to overcome the COVID, and you know, they don't know what to do. Honestly, I think people are trying to navigate the whole COVID situation, but you know.
I agree. Well, I think people that are vaccinated and they know that we're safe. I'm just got double vax too. You know, my mom is 80, so I just want to keep my family and people that I love safe. And the people that are not vaccinated, I think, are maybe the ones that are a little more skittish to be around, you know. But everybody, man up and just be safe, you know.
Just do what you gotta do. Yeah, do it for your family, do it for the people around you.
Yeah.
Do it for the music, so we can hear Kelley B hot like fire, spitting it out. We could be dancing to Tiny Whitey. I tell you, that was my favorite when I heard you singing that. I was like, wow.
I love that old school stuff. Yeah, I think one of my first inspirations was David Rudder.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, Charlie's Roots and David Rudder. One of the first cassettes that I had in my car. I used to just play it round and round.
The era of cassettes and tapes, right?
Mixtape.
Those are the days. That's when music was so ill. I could understand you getting your motivation from back then.
Yeah, I remember looking on the back of some albums to see who the trumpet players were.
Right.
And there was on the back of almost every Calypso album, to date, you can look back on a lot of the old stuff. There's a guy named Errol Ince that was the trumpet player on almost all those albums. And I got to meet him in Trinidad. And he's still alive and he still plays. He's a band leader. I got to play with his band a couple of times. So that was intimidating.
Well, to me, you lived in Marshall, Montana. So nothing more intimidating than that. But Marshall's cool, right? I heard he's very down to earth.
I am a big fan of Marshall. I got to tell you, you know, from a young age, everything that he's achieved at this point, you know, there's all those haters out there. They need to just hush up because there's much respect due to Marshall. He's done so much, man. He really has done so much to grow the culture and the music.
Yeah,
no, it's far out of Trinidad and Tobago too.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. And I remember a lot of people telling me who was born and raised in Trinidad, they remember Marshall Montano, seeing him perform as a little boy, going out to the stages and how far he's come.
They say I'm too young to soca.
And look at him now, you know, he's doing his thing. He really is.
Yeah, now he's a big married man with a gray hair and all kind of things.
Yeah, he did get married recently, I heard. Yeah.
Yeah. His dad is a dreadlocks. He lives up in Toko.
Oh,
his father.
You know, I think you know more about Trinidad than me. I gotta tell you. That's what it sounded like. Well, my parents I was born here, but my parents are from Trinidad. My husband was born and raised in Trinidad. So we travel to Trinidad a lot. Unfortunately, I think the borders just opened up from what I've been hearing.
Really? I have not heard that yet.
Yeah, well, I mean, that may not be the right thing, but I was hearing rumors that the borders in Trinidad was about to be open soon. So hopefully,
Yeah, I just heard of the passing of Brother Resistance.
Oh, really?
He was the creator of Rhapsody.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he just passed away, yeah.
Oh, wow. You know, so many young
Vina,
people.
I love chatting with you. And I got to tell you, I think these little sprinkles are turning into
you got to go. But
raindrops.
I appreciate you. Let me tell you, Kelley, this was an awesome experience. I don't want you to get soaked because we need to keep you to keep doing your thing, to keep being hot like fire. Much. So, Kelley, thank you for joining the Simply Real podcast. Awesome. We'll talk soon.
Just remind everyone you can find my music, Kelley B, Queen. Whoops, just dropped you. Oh, I know we were close to that. You can find my music on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify.
Yeah.
We were doing. You can find it all online.
All right. Well, everybody, make sure you reach out to Kelley B. Check her out. She's an American-born female reggae artist. She's spitting it. She's a queen of Caribbean groovy trumpet. Check her out. Kelley, thank you so much. This was such an honor to talk to you today.
Oh, thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
All right. Take it easy.
Bless. Cool.